Welcome back to our channel Dimes and Cents everyone to today's video where we dive into one of the most fascinating and important coins in United States history, the Liberty 1 cent from the year 1964 with the Denver Mint mark. This coin might seem like just a small piece of copper to many, but behind its shine and its simple design lies an incredible history, a story full of numismatic importance and in rare cases a staggering value that has left collectors and historians in awe. And in this video I will take you on a very detailed journey through its origin, its legacy, its design details, the errors and varieties that can skyrocket its value, and finally why some of these coins have been estimated in today's collector market at values reaching over $116 million. Yes, you heard that correctly, this is not just any ordinary penny, this is a piece of American history with a value that far surpasses its humble face value of just 1 cent. The story of the 1964 1 cent coin begins in an interesting time in America's history. The year 1964 was a year of transition. It was a time of social change, economic progress, and also a moment when the United States Mint was under pressure to produce billions of coins to meet the growing demand for commerce. The Lincoln cent, which had been first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the centennial of Abraham Lincoln's birth, had by 1964 already become one of the most recognized and widely used coins in American circulation. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin proudly features the image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, the front of the coin, a design so iconic that it remains with us even today. More than a century later, the 1964 cent was struck at the Denver Mint, which was responsible for producing massive quantities of coins during that period. In fact, over 3 billion Lincoln cents were minted in 1964 alone, making it one of the highest mintages in the history of the coin. This high mintage might make you wonder how such a common coin could possibly reach values in the millions. The answer lies in the details, the condition, the rarity of certain errors, and the numismatic fascination with transitional years of coinage. Collectors prize coins not only for their age but also for their condition. In the case of the 1964 cent, most examples are well circulated and worn down through decades of use in everyday transactions. Finding one in mint state condition, especially those graded at the highest levels such as MS-67 or MS-68, is extremely rare. The difference between a circulated coin worth just a cent and an uncirculated gem can be astronomical. Some rare pieces preserved in pristine condition or with unique striking errors have achieved record-breaking auction results. The history of this coin also connects to the larger changes in American coinage that were about to occur. In 1965, just 1 year after this cent was struck, the United States would begin to remove silver from circulating dimes, quarters, and half dollars due to rising silver prices. Though the penny was not made of silver, its composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc was still tied to the metal markets and the pressures of production. Many collectors view the 1964 cent as one of the last coins struck in an era before the major transition in U.S. coinage policies. What truly makes some 1964 cents so valuable are the minting errors and varieties. Errors can include double die obverse, where the lettering or date appears doubled, giving the coin a dramatic and collectible appearance. Other errors might be off-center strikes, where the design is not properly aligned, or die cracks, where the metal splits slightly during the striking process, creating unique features. Each of these mistakes is like a fingerprint. No two are exactly alike, and collectors are willing to pay huge amounts for them. One of the most famous varieties is the double die Lincoln cent, and though they are extremely rare for the 1964 issues, if one surfaces in excellent condition it can easily reach into the millions. The fascination is that collectors are not just buying a coin, they are buying a piece of history that is unlike any other coin in the world. The thrill of owning a one-of-a-kind piece is what drives values to astronomical levels. Now let's talk about the market current value, which is where this coin truly shines. While the average 1964 penny might still only be worth a cent in your pocket, there are documented cases of extremely rare mint state or error coins fetching staggering sums. Some collectors have estimated certain flawless or extremely rare error examples to be worth over $116 million in today's numismatic market. This is because the value of a coin is not just about metal content or mintage, it is about rarity, demand, condition, and the stories collectors attach to them. Imagine finding one of these coins in your change drawer or an old jar of pennies at home. To the untrained eye it may look like nothing special, but to a knowledgeable collector it could be a once-in-a-lifetime treasure. This is why coin collecting has remained one of the most popular and rewarding hobbies for generations. The thrill of discovery, the knowledge of history, and the possibility of great fortune all come together in a small piece of metal you can hold in your hand. The Liberty 1 cent 1964D also holds symbolic importance. It is a reminder of President Lincoln's enduring legacy and the values of unity, freedom, and perseverance that his leadership represented. Carrying Lincoln's face, this coin connects everyday Americans to their history with every transaction. And for collectors, the coin is a reminder that even the most ordinary objects can carry extraordinary value when examined closely. Over the years, auctions have shown us just how far collectors are willing to go for the best examples of this coin. Stories abound of coins being discovered in old rolls of pennies or tucked away in safes for decades only to resurface and sell for jaw-dropping amounts. Each of these stories adds to the mystique and excitement surrounding the 1964D cent. When we look at a coin like this, it is not just about the money. Yes, the possibility of a coin being worth over $100 million is enough to make headlines and capture imaginations, but the deeper value lies in what the coin represents. It represents history, craftsmanship, mistakes and triumphs in minting, and the timeless human fascination with collecting and preserving. So the next time you come across an old penny from 1964, especially one with the D mint mark, take a closer look. Examine the details, look for doubling on the date or letters, check the edges, and consider the condition. You never know, you might be holding onto a rare treasure that could change your life. And as we close today's journey into the world of the Liberty 1 cent 1964D coin, remember, this is more than just a penny. It is a gateway into America's past and potentially a key to a fortune in the future. The stories these coins tell continue to inspire collectors around the world, and their value only grows with time. Thank you for joining me today, and if you enjoyed learning about the fascinating history and incredible value of the 1964D Liberty 1 cent, make sure to stay tuned for more deep dives into rare and valuable coins from America's rich numismatic history.